Hi everyone, tonight's quiz is sponsored by Stereo. Stereo is the first live broadcasting social app of its kind. We've been on the app for a couple of weeks now, and if you've not been listening, you've already missed incredible bits like this.
How many times did you used to hide in my office and attack the Haribo?
And honestly, that last 6 months that we were in that job together, shout out to that job, which we're not going to mention. I don't think I did any work at all because I spent most of my time having a meal deal or 2 or 3 or 4 in your office, hiding from doing the work that I should have been doing.
Yeah, hello to anyone from said dealership who is listening, by the way.
Yeah.
But Bex and I
Sorry
basically
about that.
spent the living for the last 6 months of our career.
Sorry about your sales from July through to December.
So download Stereo now from here if you're on Apple, or here if you're on Google. We'll see you later on this evening. Evening, everyone. How are we all? Thank you very much for joining. Sorry, I can't stop giggling. Thursday, the 11th of February. Thank you very much for joining us this evening for what is a slight, a minor tweak to this evening's proceedings. Still 50 questions. Hello, if you're new, by the way. I'll explain how the quiz works. So still 50 questions, still 5 rounds, but there's a tiny tweak to this evening. I'll go into it a bit more later on, but don't worry, it's still 50 questions. It's still exactly as you would expect the quiz. There's just one minor difference. But how are we all? And no, it's not that Bex is taking over. You know, she has no authority taking over from this quiz just yet. If you've seen our parody, that'll make sense. Anyway, how are we all? How are we doing on this wonderful Thursday evening? Freezing cold Thursday evening. It's -3 up here at the moment. Well, I'll address the elephant in the room straight away. Yes, patrons have already seen it because I did this on Sunday. What happens when you look at the Clippers and think that 3, 5, 7, 11 on the side of it means number 3, number 5, number 7? Turns out they don't. They mean millimeters. So when you put it on 5 and you go like that, it takes more off than you realize. But yeah, so I'm even more cold than it should have been at the moment. But hey ho, I'm not wearing my hat as I was to start with on the Patreon quiz on Sunday night. I don't even know where my hat is, to be fair. It was around here somewhere. Anyway, hello, how are we all? How are we doing? Yeah, welcome along. If you are new, we get started. The timer is, if I get my hand in the right place there, that's when we open the barbers now. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, that's when the quiz will start. What we always do, we come in and we say hello to everyone. We have a bit of a chat with everyone. See how you're all doing, who's playing, where you're playing around the world, as we know. And that's it, really. All you need to do is grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. All you need to do is, we've got, let's say, 50 questions over 5 rounds. There's a picture round, there's a couple of rounds, there's a connections round. And there's also a general knowledge round to finish as well, but those two are going to be flipped on their head this evening. I'm just going to turn those 2 round. I will explain why a bit later on. And that's it. Or you can play interactively over on Quiz Jockey. All the details are down there in the bottom, and they're also in the description as well. Quiz Jockey's interactive way to play. You type your answers in and it will mark it all for you, and our graders behind the scenes will mark any sort of spelling mistakes, etc. Tonight, I can't stop. I've got something stuck in my head, and I'm trying desperately to get it out of my head because otherwise it gives the whole game away about the quiz tonight. And for the last hour, it's all I've been doing is that has been stuck in my head. So once I get that out of my head, I'll be fine. But yeah, I will explain a little bit more about sort of the tiny twister tonight later on. But yes, so let's start saying hello to a few people. Let's see what we had over on Facebook. If you do want to get involved, it is Bex ouch, that's my kneecap. Bex standing by on social media. Go and keep her entertained. Go and send loads and loads of stuff. It is going to be an interactive evening. I can tell you that now. So what you need to know, it's there on screen now. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Twitter and Instagram. If you want us to say hello to you, birthday mentions, whatever it might be, or if you want to talk about the quiz, I know it's going to be interactive tonight. Is it going to be a bit harder than normal? Possibly. I've been working on this for a while now, and it might be a tiny bit harder than it is usually, but it's going to get you thinking tonight. I think that is the most important thing, and that is what a quiz should do, is going to get you thinking. There is something in there for everyone. There's history, there's geography, there's entertainment, there's books, there's art and literature, there's sport. There literally is something in there for everyone, and there is the mother of all connections, and I will again explain it a bit more later on. So if you do want to say hello, go on over, go and say hello to Bex, tell her what you're doing, tell her where you are in the world, use our hashtag, and she'll retweet and send and share and send stuff over to me as much as she can as well, which she is already doing. Hi Jay, have you lost something? From Alex. Lost many things, Alex. My marbles, my hair. Where would you like me to go with that one? Ready for @virtual pub quiz tonight as usual. What are your thoughts on beans on Weetabix, Jay? Thanks for our weekly entertainment as ever. That's Miss Kim on Twitter. We got involved in that, as I think every man, woman and child got involved on Twitter this week. I put in there that, I can't even remember what I said now. It was along the lines of asking Alexa for answers to a quiz. I thought that was bad. But yeah, no, that is horrendous. But if you don't have any idea what we're talking about, if you're on Twitter, search for Weetabix, look at their tweets about baked beans and Weetabix, and my word, it just went insane this week. It massively kept me entertained, really kept me entertained. So if you're bored at any point, go and have a check it out because it is funny as out these companies getting involved. Right, let's say hello to a load of people who are in our chat. I'll look at YouTube in a bit, but let's go through Facebook first on the shout out post. Good luck to all the Southgates and Hibbids quizzing in Wales and England this evening. Good evening to all of you. Hi Jay and team, could you please give a big shout out to the Millers in Mansfield? Finished work today for a week. Should have been in Disneyland Paris, but alas, a few walks around Sherwood Forest will have to do. Is that not pretty much the same thing, just without the rides? I'm not sure. I've not been to either, really. But so hello to you guys. Hope you're okay. Tracy, hi Jay and team. Please could you say happy birthday to my wonderful husband, Gary, whose birthday it is on Saturday. Thanks. We will, as always, be playing the quiz tonight. It's the highlight of our week. Well, good evening to both of you. Hope you're okay. Start again, Jay. Hi, Jay. It's my uncle's 65th birthday today. We've been quizzing together since the beginning. Parkinson's versus the Mills. They're in Hereford. We're in Chirk in North Wales. We'll be playing as usual. Would love it if you could give him a big Jay's shout out. Clive, 65 today. Well, happy birthday to you, Clive. Hope you've had an incredible day and you have been spoiled rotten. And had the best possible day that you can in this strange times. Hi Jay, my cat Bonnie and I do your quiz every Thursday. We're in Bicester in Oxfordshire and have done every week since you started. I use the Jay's virtual pub quiz notebook to keep score and my average is 37. That's not a bad shout, to be fair. These two quizzes that Alex and Bex have been throwing at me over the last week or so, I'm averaging in the about 30%, I think, at the moment. But no, well done. So yeah, hello to you, Dorna. Hope you're okay and hope I pronounced that right as well. Nikki, hi Jay, please can you give a shout out? I do the quiz on my own every Thursday and with my husband Chris on Saturdays when he returns from working night shifts at Red Bull F1 during this week. Oh, wow. Probably saw him on a video. I was watching the Sergio Perez on the factory tour this week because he's landed at Red Bull this week, hasn't he? So we've been talking to everyone. So I might have seen him on that video. But yeah, hi Nikki. Hope you're both okay. We look forward to your quizzes every week and we'll continue to quiz with you until only us and your mum is still playing. Good point. Hi mum as well. It is a running joke. People say to us, how long, when are you going to sort of think about stopping? We're not. I'm just going to keep going until there's no one else watching, which, like I say, will generally be my mum and Nikki as well. So hello to you guys. Hope you're okay. Catherine, Steve, Catherine and Jack will be enjoying the quiz in luxurious heat after spending 4 days with no heating and no hot water when the boiler packed in. Ouch. Yeah, no, I feel your pain. I'm glad you're all sorted now, though. That's the most important thing. Glad you're up and running with that. Close that one down. Before I get any further, I did see this one. Where is it? Up we go. Let's see if I can find it. No, it's skipped on. I'll find it afterwards. Nicola, can you give a shout out to Dave and John's Hot Wax team from South Wales? Okay, it's our first time playing tonight. I like that. If that's your actual team name, the Hot Wax team, I like that because there's so many different ways you can go with that. But yeah, so I hope good evening to you guys. Hope you're okay. Thank you very much for joining us. You're in for a treat, hopefully. Welcome along to the quiz. Thank you very much for joining us. Looking forward to quiz night as always. Please shout out the Bridgewoods and the Shepherds. Been with you since day one. Thank you for doing this for all of us. More than welcome. I'm still now, as we approach 100 live quizzes and we're getting closer and closer to the 1 year anniversary. It's just, yeah, how many, it's still having fun. That's the most important thing. I'm still enjoy sitting down, going through the quizzes, going through questions, putting things together, still finding little twists to wind you all up with. Tonight's is a great one. So, but yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Please give a shout out. The quiz has brought our family together. We've been playing since the beginning, and with some of us in Oxford, some in Doncaster, and some in France. Wow. It's been brilliant to have a little competition and a lot of fun each week from the super Southerners, the knowledgeable Northerners and the French fancies. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure you've been, have you been keeping score and etc. That's what I want to find actually while I think about it. I'm actually gonna have to go on to this one because there was a shout out I saw earlier and I need to find it. And it's gone off my other screen. That one there. Because I was very, 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 very privileged to be involved in something this week, and when it wants to load, there it is. Where is it? It was towards the top. I'll get there. No, I'll have to send Bex a message and see if she can find it, because I was talking to her about it beforehand, so she knows which one I'm looking for. I was really privileged. Oh no, once I've got it through, I'll magic. Karen, hello, Karen. So we're ready and looking forward to tonight's quiz, especially after our surprise when you joined us for our family quiz on Tuesday night. So yeah, I absolutely loved being with the 6 of you on Tuesday night on Zoom. It was brilliant, honestly. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of the birthday celebrations. It was so much fun. You guys, I was so apprehensive about doing a quiz just for 6 people. I was a bit sort of, wow, you're all going to sort of be staring at me and asking, you know, when the questions come through, but you were absolutely lovely. Your sense of humours were brilliant. So thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of that celebration. It was, honestly, I had so much fun, and I was smiling all the way home on Tuesday from talking to you guys on Zoom. So thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of it. But yeah, hello to all of you guys over there. I forgot the name. It was, well, we'll just call it Tom. I know it's not Tom, but it's Ton in South Wales. But you'll know what I mean, and you'll be giggling away to yourselves. And no, I haven't put that picture in the quiz tonight, unfortunately, even though you said I probably should, because it will confuse everyone. Hi, Lucy. Can you give us a shout out? The quiz has brought... no, I've just done that one, Jay. Hi, Jay. Been with you since the start. Please say a big hello to Trevor and Chris Williams. Been competing against them every week, and thank them for my new gin glass. We miss seeing them loads. Well, hello to you guys, and yeah, you're very much missed, but thanks for the gin glass. So I hope you guys are all okay. Jebrel Normski, Joe, Bump, Anya, and the Undiscovered. Jebrel Normski, you missed Anya off of your Facebook post. So good evening to Jay and gang. See, I put that in myself. Shout out to Jebrel Normski, Joe, Anya, and the Bump, and the Undiscovered team. Saw tonight's quiz is one. Oh yeah, you're trying to give it. You're trying to give it away. But yeah, hello to all of you. You're going to put something in Discord now that makes you realise. Please, can you shout out to Sam Gibson from Julie, Gizmo, Harley, and Oscar? We do your quiz every week. Normally get 37, so aiming to beat that this week. So can you make the questions easy? Thanks. Sam's best answer so far was aerophobia, the fear of small minty balls. Ah, right, yeah, I see where you're going with that. I like that, clever. Oh, Patreon, Discord, I love you. I will look at that one afterwards. Please give a shout out to my husband as he defrosted the Sky satellite dish with my hairdryer so that the TV would work for tonight's quiz. Oh, bless him. How awesome's that? Well, yeah, hello to Fiona's husband. Well done to you for that. So, yeah, congratulations for getting that working. What have we got? So about 12 minutes to go. Let's say hello to everyone as a mass rather than going through those for a bit longer. Yes, Patreon, Discord. So we've got Discord server, and we've got a Patreon separate area for our patrons. And yes, I have seen, yeah, I'm liking your work, Kitty. Very quick work. Adding dog ears, long hair, and also turning me completely bald. So loving your very quick work on that. So yeah, good evening to all of you, but I'll say hello to all of you guys properly soon. But yeah, if you are just joining us, thank you very much. It is Thursday, the 11th of February. We get started in just over 11 minutes time. If you are new, grab yourself some pen and a piece of paper. 50 questions, spread over 5 different rounds. There is a tiny twist to tonight's quiz for the regulars. I will explain all in about 10 minutes time. I'm going to keep you in suspense for as long as possible. Yeah, all you need to do is grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. You can play interactively. All the details are just scrolling across the screen at the moment at quizjockey.com. You type your answers in and it will automatically mark your answers. You can play against people all across the world. Simple as that. So it's all good fun. So thank you very much for joining us. Hello, Roy. A friend of mine, Roy's just sent me a rather confused message, so I'm not 100% sure what he means by that. Either that or he's just seen my haircut. So hello to you, Roy. Hope you're okay. Yeah, it's haircut related. Right, let's say hello to a few more people. Let's scoot on over to Twitter, see what was going on over there. Don't forget, use our hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. and Bex is over there at the moment, sending me bits and pieces as we go. Hi Jay, we love the quiz. Can you say a big hello to Gabs and Will in Altrincham? I can't talk tonight. Altrincham, playing against the Tottington Walkers and Talkers. That's good job I pronounced that right. Tottington Walkers and Talkers. Kaz, Glyn and Tom at the other end of the tram line in Bury. Well, good evening to all of you guys. Hope you're all okay. Hi Jay, can I have a shout out? My daughter Shannon, Little Legs in brackets, who is still doing her studies for GCSE, from all of us in the Evans family. Well, hello to all of you. Hope you guys are all, you guys are all okay as well. Hi Jay, can we get a shout out for Joe and Paul, who are celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary this week? Of course, congratulations guys, got to 10 years. Well done, and I hope you've had a really good time celebrating your anniversary. Hello Jay, please can you give a shout out to my girlfriend Leanne? We play every week and even have a weekly competition with her dad, and there's a trophy for the best score of the week. Nice. I like, do you know what? I've been seeing so many more of these, you know, competitions. Like I say, the guys that I was with on Tuesday night, they've got a leaderboard running. You guys are giving trophies out. You know, people have got spreadsheets of all the scores and different rounds and stuff, and it's awesome to see that you guys are taking this as competitively as possible, because that's what a quiz, you know, you guys are making your own sort of, you know, your own competitiveness with it, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you very much, you know, for keeping going with, and competing against each other. I love it. It's brilliant. Ready to get to something to look forward to this evening. We'll be there, Liz and Ed, just the two of us. Well, good evening to both of you. Not just the two of you, you're surrounded by tens of thousands of people, but yes, I know what you mean. But good evening to both of you. Hope you're okay. Samantha, can't wait, and I'm getting ready by listening to you on BBC Radio 2. Oh, that would have been this morning. Oh, that was great fun this morning. Even more so when I saw the videos of Richie practicing beforehand in his own little booth, which I think was absolutely hilarious. Got all of them right, but I think that's because he set the questions himself. But yeah, hello to the Radio 2 team, and in particular, and I keep forgetting to do this, but hello to Chloe Taylor's family as well. Chloe's one of the producers on radio on Zoe Ball's Breakfast Show. But yeah, her mum and dad and family play along every week. So hello, Chloe, and all of your family. Hope you're all okay. Hi Jay, shout out to Michael and June from Gran Alicante in Spain. See, I told you, we're all around the world. Hello to you guys, hope you're okay. Staying safe over there. Belated birthday message to Gordon C from Swindon. His birthday was Tuesday, and we have and will continue to take part in your quiz every Thursday and Saturday throughout all of this time, from the Wood family. Well, good evening to all of you guys. I hope you're all okay. Please shout out to Tracy. Love from Lawrence, Jack, Ellis, and Pippa the Beagle. I've read what you're going through at the moment, Tracy, so keep going, keep staying strong. You're doing an incredible job, so keep going. So yeah, our thoughts are with you, so keep going. Hi Jay, shout out to the Kirk family in Rosendale. Oh, just over the hill. In fact, I could probably see you from this vantage point. Kirk family in Rosendale, please. Claire, Dave, Sadie, and Jake. Jake, our teenager, flag expert, too much time on FIFA, is hoping for some flag questions, and Sadie, our other teenage quizzer, something on teen TV or 2020s pop music. Definitely a flag. Thanks, Neil. Definitely a flag tonight. 2020s pops music, not so sure. Might be something on Teen TV. Can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah. Yeah, thanks, Neil, for your customized. Right. Okay. This is war, people. This is war in that Patreon chat. Right, so you've got 6 minutes to go to get yourselves sorted and get yourselves up and running and get yourselves ready. It's plenty of time to grab yourselves a drink, get your pens and paper sharpened. No, let's try that again. Get your pencils sharpened, your pens ready, and your paper laid out flat on the table. I don't know. I will reveal the slight mini twist in just a minute. What I will say is the idea for tonight was born from a lot of you sending in an idea for connections round, including our very own Bex, who gave me the idea as well. And then a few other people sent me an idea and said, we've got a great idea for a connections round. And then I started looking into it and then realized that it's not just 9 possible things I can pull out of this thing. There's a lot more to it. So yes, I will keep you in a little bit more suspense, but I will reveal in about 5 minutes. Right. Yes, so don't, but that's a good point. I will reveal all. just after when I take myself off big screen, don't mute at that point because you'll need just for that first beginning, you'll just need to know what's going on. Debbie Wilson, shout out to my kids, James, Maria, and Jordan. All have worked relentlessly through the pandemic. Miss you not seeing you in a year, and my heart is breaking. Well, Debbie, it won't be long. I can't say myself, but it will not be long. I'm pretty sure. It can't go on forever, so we will all be back together soon, no doubt. Please can we get a shout out? Long-time quizzers from Gloucester. We met at a quiz 10 years later, 2 kids in, we're still quizzing. We've cheekily recorded your muted moments for a while. Bex keeps asking for them for leg pulling purposes. Oh, does she now? Right, we'll get Bex on there. Bex and I are doing something afterwards which we'll explain in the break. I will have her. I will get my revenge, although I won't, because she's going to then set me a quiz afterwards. So yeah, we'll talk about that a bit more. Before I forget, which reminds me, let's get myself onto the right screen. Not that one, not that one. So throughout February, come on, Jay. There we go. Throughout February, we are supporting Place to Be. They're an incredible charity. They do so much work for children, especially around children's mental health. Last week was Children's Mental Health Week. It's been an incredible start, and they're very, 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 very grateful. Tonight, the communications team is going head to head with the fundraising team. You guys have picked the wrong week to go head to head, I tell you. But they're going head to head tonight, so they're playing along this evening. All the links and everything are in the description for our Just Giving page, and in the break there'll be a text to donate slide. We've not got their video this week, but there'll be a text to donate slide as well that'll give you all the details. We as a collective now, 11 months in, are very, very close to raising nearly £1 million for charity since the 26th of March. In fact, it's not even 26th of March because we didn't have a charity on the first one, so it's probably from the first week of April, which is just insane. So that is thanks to you guys for donating. The quizzes are free. We don't charge you for the quizzes. Yes, there are various ways to support us, from Patreon to the merchandise and bits and pieces, but as a whole, we don't charge for the quizzes. They are free to play. And that's what the charities are there for. If you are in a position to help them, then please do. So the link is down in the description below for the Place to Be Just Giving, and there'll be more information in the break. But yeah, so good evening to the Place to Be team. You're gonna have to let us know who wins. I've got a feeling I know which way it's gonna go, but yeah, so let us know how you get on later on. And with that, with Place to Be, the cat got slipped out of the bag this week. I'm recording it on Monday. For those of you who are with us for the Guinness World Record attempt in November, Game of Thrones was probably one of the most hilariously social media tweeted rounds due to my inability to know what was going on and pronounce names. Well, that is coming back on the 28th of February, and it's going to be, we've got 2 of the characters from the show. So we've got Missandei, which is probably wrong, and Grey Worm as well. Very much looking forward to that. That was announced this week. That slipped out. Even Metro newspaper picked up on it, which is how insane it's got. So yeah, that is going to be a very, very big night. That's 2 weeks on Sunday, 28th. But obviously all the details, once I've got it recorded and we've got some links, we will put that out there for you. Right, I'm just going to do a bit of my admin-y bits because I forgot. While I remember, that's that one. So if you are watching this on the Facebook live stream, please, and I cannot implore this enough, please don't put your answers in the comments. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper and jot them down that way. No, that one, there we go. Yeah, so just jot your answers down. We'll give you the answers as we go. I'm on the wrong thing, that's why I'm trying to turn off. YouTube live chat's about to be turned off now. But yeah, so if you are playing on Facebook, please don't put your answers in the comments. It does upset people who are playing because they are trying to concentrate. So yeah, please don't put your answers in the comments if you are on Facebook. And right, so a minute to go. Quick, as I always do, to the Discord team, the people who are in there. Hello, Jen, Kitty, Julie B, Mill Lane Mob, good evening to you. Susan, Sid Collins, Sarah Roberts, Catriona, also from the Mill Lane Mob, Sue and her husband, Julie B, good evening, Paul, Wendy, Jebril Normsky, Emmerdale Smith family, hello to you guys. Hope you're okay. Fee, who else did I see in there? I'll get you for that as well, Sid. I've just seen your picture. Hello, Lee, Neil Walker, Alan Jackson, Irene, etc. Yeah, I think that's everyone I've seen in there. Right, your twist for this evening then. Dun 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 dun. So, as regulars will know, round 4 is always a connections round where there are 9 questions, and the answer to question number 10, answer to round 4, is what links those 9 answers together. Well, I've gone one better than that tonight. Every single answer tonight in the quiz links together. Okay? So every single question number 50. So I've changed the 2 rounds around. So rounds 4 and 5. Round 4 will be general knowledge. Round 5 will be the connections round. The final answer to the quiz tonight. So if you want to jot it down, in fact, let's go on. So let's put this up on quiz slides. And right, so let's put it up. So that is your final question tonight. Your final question tonight, what links every answer in tonight's quiz? If you're playing on Quiz Jockey, you won't see that until the very, very end. So you won't be able to put your answer in until the very, very end. Obviously, if you're playing pen and paper, just maybe jot it down when you think you've got an idea. So yeah, so that is your question. Every single answer links together tonight. Every single answer. Okay, so 49 different answers, including the picture round, including the entertainment, including the geography round, which is round 3, general knowledge, etc. Every single answer will link together. So hopefully it might give you a hint to some of those that you're struggling with. So, but as always then, good evening. It is the 11th, did I say? Yeah, 11th of February, why not? So let's get you started then. Tonight's quiz, we are off and running. Grab your pen and paper, here we go. We start as always with a picture round. Question number 1. So, and this is what I mean by it being social. Let us know when you think you've got the link. If it's going to be incredible if you get it quite early, but let us know when you think you've got the link. So question number 1, what is the name of the snack pictured here? So what is the name of the snack pictured here? Question 2, who is this? So who is this for number 2? I think there should be questions in here for absolutely everyone tonight. When you think you've got the connection, don't let us know what it actually is, but somebody on Twitter looks like they may have an idea. Question 3, or picture number 3, who is this? So who is this for number 3? Number 4, name the building pictured here. So name the building pictured here. I think if you're writing down ideas to the connection, you're going to be writing them down and going, nope, nope. Number 5, name the band. So name the band for number 5. Number 6, name the film. So name the film from this still image for number 6. Number 7, who is this? So who is this for number 7? Number 8, name the country. So name the country for number 8. Number 9, name the sport. So name the sport for number 9. And number 10, who is this man? So that's your first 10. Remember, all 49 answers across all 5 rounds link together tonight. I am trying so hard not to give away any clues other than the potential visual clues that may be spread around the quiz this evening. Okay, so your entertainment round then, round number 2. Expanded entertainment now, so it's got musicals, books, anything that basically could potentially entertain you. We start with number 1. So, number 1, which American actress was born? Norma Jean Mortensen. So, which American actress was born? Norma Jean Mortensen. Don't worry if you don't know the link yet. The great thing with tonight is you're going to get 30 answers before we actually give you what the connection is. So you've got plenty of time to try and work it out. But keep letting us know when you think you may or may not have it. I've just had a message from Beck. She's giggling her head off at some of the suggestions on the hashtag, so keep letting us know. Number 2, William Holden, Alec Guinness, and Jack Hawkins starred in which 1957 epic war movie based on the construction of the Burma Railway? So William Holden, Alec Guinness, and Jack Hawkins starred in which 1957 epic war movie based on the construction of the Burma Railway? Number 3, Holden Caulfield is the central character in which J.D. Salinger novel? So Holden Caulfield is the central character in which J.D. Salinger novel? Number 4, name the song from this. Yeah, I forgot to put this in. Name the song from this lyric. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. So name the song from this. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Question 5. Tinkerbell, Neverland, and Lost Boys are all things synonymous with which character? So Tinkerbell, Neverland, and Lost Boys are all things synonymous with which character? Number 6. Which former singer with the Crickets and Peggy Sue? Start again, Jay. Which former singer with the Crickets and Peggy Sue singer tragically died in a plane crash along with Richie Valens? So I've not really wrote that very well, have I? Which former singer with the Crickets and Peggy Sue singer, who released the song Peggy Sue, tragically died in a plane crash along with Richie Valens? Question 7. Who had hits with The Twist, Twist in USA, Teach Me to Twist, and Let's Twist Again? Seriously, did he not think of any other names he could have put in the title? I know before you jump on Twitter and tell me there were loads of other songs this person released. But who had hits with The Twist, Twist in USA, Teach Me to Twist, and Let's Twist Again? I think he done one about Limbo and stuff like that as well. Oh, that's good. I've got Let's Twist Again in my head. Brilliant. Question number... Put it on screen, my help. Question number 8. Which game show saw contestants solve anagrams and could buy a vowel? So which game show saw contestants solve anagrams and could buy a vowel? Number 9, what name was given to the fanaticism around a certain 60s rock band from Liverpool? So what name was given to the fanaticism around a certain 60s rock band from Liverpool? And finally, number 10. Now, there is one specific I'm looking for, and I checked and double checked. But Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple were pioneers of which genre of music? So Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple were pioneers of which genre of music? Okay, so final 10 questions, and we'll take a short break next. Oh, sorry, that just lit up my screen then. So geography round for you for round 3, 10 final questions. Let's see what we've got. Number one. What is the world's most populous country? So what is the world's most populous country? Question 2. Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, and the Cook Islands lie in which ocean? For purposes of the connections round, I'm looking for a specific part of this ocean, but I will allow a point. for certain reasons. Question 3. Seoul is the capital of which country? So Seoul is the capital of which country? Question 4. Birmingham is the most populous city in which American state beginning with the letter A? So I've narrowed it down from the 50. So Birmingham is the most populous city in which American state beginning with the letter A? Question 5. In which country was the horrific dockside explosion in August 2020? Last year. So in which country was the horrific dockside explosion in August 2020? Question 6. CDG is the airport code for which French airport? So CDG is the airport code for which French airport? Number 7. The River Spree runs through the centre of which European capital city? So the River Spree runs through the centre of which European capital city? Question 9. What is the largest country in the world by area? So the largest country in the world by area. So you've had most populous country, now the largest country in the world by area. 2 different answers. Question 9. Which country shares borders with Iran, Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and I knew this was going to trip me up. Tajikistan. Yeah. Which country shares borders with Iran, Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan? Knew that was going to trip me up. Looking at it all day. And finally, question number 10. What is the capital city of Hungary? So what is the capital city of Hungary? Okay, hang on. Why is there a countdown timer on screen? Let's turn that one off. There we go. Okay, so that is the first 30 questions of this evening. We're going to take a short break in just a minute's time. So as I said, all 49 answers tonight, even though different rounds, they all link together. What is the link? Let us know over on social media. It's already, I think we're trending already in something like top 10 near enough, which is much better. We almost beat Mars Singer on Saturday. So keep letting us know. Don't tell us what the link is. Whatever you do, don't tell us, because it'll spoil it for everyone. Don't put your answers in the comments, etc. Let us know when you think you've got it. I've seen loads on the Facebook chat. I've seen loads in the Discord server. Bex is sending me loads from Twitter. So let us know when you think you've got it. It's just something a bit different. It's been a labor of love to put this together. Loads of you recommended me do this as a connections round on its own, but I thought I'd put it through the whole quiz. Right, so we are going to take a short break. So tonight, after the quiz has finished, you've probably seen possibly on Thursday and Saturday, after Thursday and Saturday's quiz, I've been on the Stereo app. Incredible app. And it's basically a behind the scenes, and I've done a show with Alex and I've done a show with Bex. About half an hour after the quiz finishes, goes on at 9:30 tonight. Link and everything is in description. But I've got more details for you here where you can find it. It is so much fun. Bex and I had loads of fun on Thursday. Alex and I had a giggle on Saturday. It's Bex and I again tonight. She's gonna turn the tables on me. We'll talk about this connection. We'll talk about social media. We'll even give you guys some shout outs. But to explain it a bit more, I put a video together, so I'm going to put the video on. Thank you very much to Stereo for sponsoring the video tonight. Very much appreciate it. And we will see you after this short break. See you soon. Hi everyone, thank you very much to Stereo who are sponsoring tonight's quiz. Stereo is the first live broadcasting social app of its kind. It's the home to the rebirth of live talk radio, and we are going to be on there tonight. Myself and Bex, episode 3. If you've missed the previous 2, well, this is what you've already missed out on.
How many times did you used to hide in my office and attack the Haribo?
And honestly, that last 6 months that we were in that job together, shout out to that job, which we're not going to mention. I don't think I did any work at all, because I spent most of my time having a meal deal, or 2 or 3 or 4, in your office, hiding from doing the work that I should have been doing.
Yeah, hello to anyone from said dealership who is listening, by the way.
Yeah.
Bex and I
Sorry
basically
about that.
said we're listening for the last 6 months of our career.
Sorry about your sales from July through to December.
Stereo offers a safe space for anyone in the world to speak freely and take part in conversations that they care about. There's a huge range of genres of shows available, and whether audiences choose to listen or take part, all they need is their smartphone. You too could also get involved in the Stereo app. Anyone can get involved in the Stereo app. You could be broadcasting your own shows quicker than you like. You need to do this is your smartphone. Find a friend and away you go. It's as simple as that, just at the touch of a button. So thanks to Stereo for sponsoring tonight's quiz, and don't forget, link is in the description. We are live again straight after the quiz at 9:30 tonight, where you can catch myself and Bex talking about all sorts of quiz related stuff, social media stuff that's going on, and we'll even play out some of your voice notes as well. And Bex is turning the tables on me, where she will ask me 10 questions. Last time I didn't do very well, 4.5 out of 5. Can I beat that tonight? Only one way to find out. Join us tonight. Well, that kind of came to an abrupt end. Miss Slides. Hi, welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all okay. I think my countdown was a bit out. So how are we all doing? You seem to be in two camps tonight. There is a group that think the connection is absolutely wonderful, brilliant. You've already got it, and you think it's genius. And then there is another group of you that are lighting pitchforks and want to, come and find me because you're absolutely stumped, which is brilliant. Which is absolutely brilliant because that is what a quiz should get you thinking. But don't forget, you're about to get 30 answers in a couple of minutes' time. You're going to get 30 answers. And then what happens next, if you've still got 20 questions to then still work out the connection. So you still might get it once you've got all the answers. Some of those wrong ones, you might end up going, aha, now I know what it is. But yes, you've got a minute or so to get yourself sorted. If you want to find those questions again, please do head on over to social media. So they're up on Twitter and Instagram if you do need to go through any of those questions again. So you've got about a minute or so before we get to that. Hello to Neil Fowler and Motorsport and the guys over there as well. I've just been talking to them in the break. Hello to you. He's struggling. Normally beats his boss, but he's having a bit of a nightmare tonight by the looks of it. So yeah, about a minute and we'll give you the answers. Oh dear. Oh dear. But yeah, do let us know over on social media. I've just sort of Bexa sent me a load of bits and pieces of you guys going through some of them, and it's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And it's been, let's say, some of you guys have given me the inspiration for this, but I've just taken it a step further than it just being a connection round. So it's taken me pretty much all week from Monday, sort of playing around with it and trying to put them all into the right order. Right, so let's get you going then. Let's get you some answers. Let's get you sorted with your first part of the quiz. Let us know how you're getting on, as always. Let us know. Let me get onto the right slide as well. There we go. Right, so let us know how you think you're getting on, what your scores are so far, etc., etc., etc. Let's go. Okay, so we started then with a picture round number 1. What is the name of the snack? It is hula hoops. Hula hoops for number 1. Number 2, who is this? That is Sugar Ray Leonard. After Tony the Tiger, I managed to remember that picture. I've cropped it. He actually had sugar on his shorts, but I managed to crop it this week. Number 3, who is this? That is Marlon Brando. So Marlon Brando for number 3. Number 4, name the building. Get on the right one. Name the building. That is the Rockefeller Center in New York. Number 5, name the band. That is U2. Someone on Plate of Lego team on Quiz Jockey think it's Jay Flynn and the Glittery Beasts. I'm not quite sure which one you're insinuating I am, but I'll take it. Yeah. Number 6, name the film. It is Psycho. Number 7, who is this? That's John F. Kennedy. Number 8, name the country. That's Iran. Number 9, name the sport. That is the sport of baseball. And number 10, who is this? That is James Dean. Not Jimmy Dean, that's James Dean. Although he was known as Jimmy Dean, but that is actually James Dean. Okay, so round 2 was entertainment. Sorry, that goes back to Madonna and Vogue a couple of weeks ago. Entertainment answers then. Number 1, which actress was born Norma Jean Mortensen? It was Marilyn Monroe. Too far. Number 2, William Holden, Alec Guinness and Jack Hawkins starred in which 1957 epic war movie? Based on the construction of the Burma Railway, it's Bridge over the River Kwai. Number 3, Holden Caulfield is the central character in which J.D. Salinger novel? It's The Catcher in the Rye. Number 4, name the song. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock, da-dum, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. I'm not singing the rest of it. 6 o'clock, etc., etc. It was Rock Around the Clock. I think there were enough sort of clocks in there for people to get the hint. And the fact that Rock was there as well. Number 5, Tinkerbell, Neverland, and Lost Boys are all things synonymous with which character? It's Peter Pan. Too far. Number 6, which former singer with the Crickets and Peggy Sue singer tragically died in a plane crash along with Richie Valens? It was Buddy Holly. Number 7, who had hits with The Twist, Twist in USA, Teach Me to Twist, and Let's Twist Again? I'm not saying that he dined out on songs called The Twist, but it was Chubby Checker. As I say, he also did a couple of songs about limbo as well. Number 8, which game show saw contestants solve anagrams and could buy a vowel? It's Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah, I see where some people might have gone with Countdown, but you don't buy a vowel in Countdown, do you? You get given them for free. So no, unfortunately, before anyone sort of jumps on social media and says, what about Countdown? You don't buy vowels in Countdown, I'm afraid. Number 9, what name was given to the fanaticism around a certain 60s rock band from Liverpool? It was Beatlemania. And number 10, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple were pioneers of which genre of music? It was heavy metal. They are listed as 3 of the big pioneers of heavy metal before it then went on to all kinds of other different metal. So your geography answers then, they looked like this. Number 1, what is the world's most populous country? It's China. So it's currently China. Number 2, Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, and the Cook Islands lie in which ocean? It's the South Pacific. Number 3, Seoul is the capital of which country? It's South Korea. Number 4, Birmingham is the most populous city in which American state beginning with the letter A? It's Alabama. Number 5, in which country was the horrific dockside explosion in August 2020? So it was which country? It was the Lebanon. Beirut, some of you have put that was Beirut's the capital. Number 6, CDG is the airport code for which French airport? It's Charles de Gaulle. Number 7, the River Spree runs through the center of which European capital city? It's Berlin. Number 8, what is the largest country in the world by area? It's Russia. Number 9, which country shares borders with Iran, Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan? It is Afghanistan. And finally, number 10, what is the capital city of Hungary? It is Budapest. Love the fact I've just been called a magnificent bar steward. Got the answer, but what a link. Oh, you're more than welcome, Paul. Okay, so tot up your scores then for the first part of the quiz. Hopefully you've written some of those down as well, because it will help you. Remember, question number 50, what links all of these together? Going to give you about 30 seconds, but let us know how you're getting on across social media. As always, Bex is still sending me bits and pieces over, and I've got to stop looking at it because I'm giggling my head off. Yeah, it's some good scores coming through at the moment I've seen already. So a couple of teams I know that are on 30 out of 30. The Mill Lane Mob are sat on 30 out of 30. Can they keep it going? Some of the Facebook ones, I'll give you those. Kathy's on 21 out of 30. Christine's on 26 out of 30. Jane, 22 out of 30. Laura's on 21 out of 30. Susan Irvin's on 26 out of 30. There's a couple of 30s out of 30s coming through. Karen and Alison, well done. Paul's on 30, Neil's on 30, Sarah's on 30. Sid Collins, who is 6 years old, is on 23. Oh, no, it's not children's quiz, is it, Sid? Right, how old are you today? 21. Sid Collins is 23 out of 30. So, yeah. Do you know what? When I put this quiz together this week, I thought, oh, this is quite hard this week. This is going to be a bit tricky. And there are 30 out of 30s coming through. So maybe I didn't make it as hard as I should have done. Right. I need to go on to that one and then that one. So I'm going to confuse regular players now. So your next round, normally it's connections round, but your next round is going to be Jebral knowledge. So I'm going to do your Jebral knowledge round now, and then I'm going to finish with the connections round. But obviously connections round, it is all one big thing tonight. So I just thought it made sense rather than stick it at the end of this one. So Jebral knowledge round 4, connections round 5. Here we go. He says, there we go, right. Number 1, who assumed the office of US president after the death of President Roosevelt towards the end of World War II? So who assumed the office of US president after the death of President Roosevelt towards the end of World War II? Sorry, quiz jockey players, I didn't push the button. It's coming. Question 2. Nicknamed the Yankee Clipper, which baseball player was married to Marilyn Monroe? So nicknamed the Yankee Clipper, which baseball player was married to Marilyn Monroe? Question 3. Scott, it should have been Scotsman, but Scott John Logie Baird pioneered which household device? So Scott John Logie Baird pioneered which household device? Question 4. Fusion weapons are fusion weapons and hydrogen bombs fusion weapons and hydrogen bombs are commonly known by which short name? I can change that as well. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. So fusion weapons and hydrogen bombs are commonly known by which short name? Question 5. Who was born Robert Allen Zimmerman? So who was born Robert Allen Zimmerman? Sorry, the reason I'm laughing is because I've got our quiz group, so between me, Alex, and Bex open, and they're sending me the Twitter trending through. We're at 7. I don't. I'll get one of them will send me a message. I don't think we've ever got to number 1 trending in the UK. If we could make it tonight, that would be awesome. Question 6. What is the name of the historical drama film based on the life of T.E. Lawrence? So what is the name of the historical drama film based on the life of T.E. Lawrence? Question 7. The Kim family have ruled which country since 1948? So the Kim family have ruled which country since 1948? I'm one of these who really wants to go there as well. Whoa, too far. Question 8. What was the surname of Rocky, the only professional boxer to finish his career undefeated? I'm not talking about Rocky Balboa. What was the surname of Rocky, the only professional boxer to finish his career undefeated? Finish career. There are some people who are undefeated that are still boxing, but... where's it gone? Question 9. What name is shared by one of David Beckham's children and a borough of New York? So what name is shared by one of David Beckham's children and a borough of New York? Number 10, the Watergate scandal cost which president his job? He resigned, not because of, yeah. So the Watergate scandal cost which president his job? So your final round then, this is what would normally be round 4, but I've moved it to round 5. This is where it all began. So I'd written this round, and because I know a lot of you have got it now, but I wrote this round and then went, you know what, I can expand this across the whole quiz and have a giggle tonight. So this is where it all started. So this would have been your original connections round if I'd gone without a big one, big sort of long connections. Okay, here we go. Number 1. What is the English equivalent to au revoir? So what is the English equivalent to au revoir? Number 2, who led the Soviet Union through World War II? So who led even the Soviet Union through World War II? That's for you there, Paul in Wales. Question 4. What was the name of the brother of Che Guevara and leader of Cuba from 1965 to 2011? Question 1, don't go too deep onto it. I probably worded it wrong. I think you know what I mean. Question 4. Oh, it's not put the 2 up the top like I wanted. Never mind. E equals mc squared is synonymous with which physicist? So E equals mc squared is synonymous with which physicist? Question 5. Paris is the European home to which American company's theme park? So Paris is the European home to which American company's theme park? Number 7, which Rodgers and Hammerstein, which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical has numbers I whistle a happy tune, getting to know you, and shall we dance? So which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical has numbers I whistle a happy tune, getting to know you, and shall we dance? Question 7. What is the name of the canal that connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean? So what is the name of the canal that connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean? How many of you are looking at this thinking, I would not have got the connection after these if I'd have just left it at this? Let us know. Question 8. The rapid oxidation of a material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion is known by which 4-letter word? I put big words in and got through it. Try that again. So the rapid oxidation of a material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion is known by which 4-letter word? Question 9. Piano Man and Uptown Girl were hits for which artist? So Piano Man and Uptown Girl were hits for which artist? So finally, question 10. What links every answer, all 49 answers, in tonight's quiz? So that is it. That is all 49. That is all of your questions for this evening. So we're going to take another short break while you put all your answers together and make sure you've got everything you need. Let us know, as I say, how you think you're getting on. I think we're up to, where did we last get to? We were up to 7th on the last update from Bex. Trending. I'd love it if we could get in the top 5. It would just be awesome. So thank you very much. I'll talk a bit about sort of subscribing and stuff like that. Bex has just sent me an email through and she said, this has just turned, Alex has just got this. He sent it to me. I've sent it to you. You have to play it now. I don't know. So I'm going to take a short break. So I'm going to play this and then I don't even know what it is properly myself. All I've been told, I've got an idea. It's not on that one. That's why I've put it in here. So yeah, I'm going to play this, play your short break, and I'll see you after this. I don't know what Bex is doing. She has absolutely no authority telling me what I can and can't play on the quiz.
Hello, Jay's virtual pub quiz. I'm delighted to join you briefly this evening and to say congratulations for doing such a fabulous job of bringing people together during this difficult time, and also for raising so much money. $1 million is a lot of money. So my question to you is, you will have seen last week that I was involved with some other councillors in an interesting meeting. Who am I? And what is my full name? Good luck.
Okay, I'm going to give you about another minute or so. I forgot to remind everyone, especially for new players, that you can find all of those questions for the whole quiz. It's up on social media, so it's up on Twitter and Instagram. While you're there, just retweet and hashtag and everything. We're in the top 5 at the minute, which is incredible. Bex just sent me a message. She went, "You're not getting number 1. You're not going to beat Rule Pool's drag race," which is fair enough, to be fair. I don't think we beat that. But yeah, it's... yeah, I've just been sat reading some of your comments through Facebook and Twitter and what have you. And do you know what? I've been working on this since Monday, as I said, and it's been tricky. It's been, trying to make sure that the right balance was there for the whole quiz. And I think it seems to have worked out. I was worried it was too hard, but judging by some of the comments, it looks like it's hit the right nail on the head. How I'm going to sort of top this on Saturday, I don't know. But if you are new, or if you've been with us for months and months and months, we're so close to 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you've joined us for the first time and loved it and really want to, we're here every Thursday and Saturday night and a children's quiz on Monday. Just hit subscribe. It will let you know whenever we're doing our live quizzes. And it's great for us. I'd love to get across 200,000. I really would. At the risk of sounding like an actual YouTuber, which I still don't want to, even after 11 months, and I've been sat on YouTube for 11 months. It would be really awesome to cross over 200,000. So if you haven't been subscribed to us or what have you, yeah, just hit subscribe, and it'd be absolutely awesome. I'm going to give you the answers then in a minute or so. What did I want to talk about? Can't remember. Oh, yes, the answer. The lady who has no authority on the quiz, and I'm not talking about Bex. Yeah, if you didn't know who that lady was, social media has been a weird place over the last sort of week or so. You've had the Russian judge who was a cat on a Zoom call. You've had Weetabix and Baked Bean Gate, which I think every company known to man got involved in. But that lady was the wonderful Jackie Weaver. From the Handforth, well, she's not from Handforth Parish Council. If you've not seen the video, go and find it. We did our own parody on Monday. I think went up on Sunday, which was absolutely funny as out. So yeah, thank you very much to Jackie. I did have an inkling that that's what it was about. I know Alex has been talking to her. She's going to be doing something with the Diana Award, Alex's charity, this week. So right, let's get sorry, yeah, just seeing some bits coming through. Right, let's give you some answers then. So if you're swapping your sheets over, quick, get them. Just get your answer sheet swapped over. Let's get on the right slide, which, oh no, that's Saturday's quiz. No, sorry, don't want to show you Saturday's quiz already. Okay, so we did general knowledge first. Here we go. Okay, so number 1, who assumed the office of US President? Who assumed the office of US President after the death of President Roosevelt towards the end of World War II? It was Harry S. Truman. Number 2, nicknamed the Yankee Clipper, which baseball player was married to Marilyn Monroe? It was Joe DiMaggio. Number 3, Scott John Logie Baird pioneered which household device? It was the television. Number 4, fusion weapons and hydrogen bombs are commonly known by which short name? It's H-bomb. The H-bomb. Yep. Number 5, who was born Robert Allen Zimmerman? It was Bob Dylan. Number 6, what is the name of the historical drama film based on the life of T.E. Lawrence? It was Lawrence of Arabia. Number 7, the Kim family have ruled which country since 1948? It's North Korea. I think it's that curiosity of not actually knowing what's going on, behind the walls. And I didn't realize you can visit North Korea and you get guided tours and stuff. So number 8, what was the surname of Rocky, the only professional boxer to finish his career undefeated? 9% of people put Balboa on Quiz Jockey, even though I did say it's not Rocky Balboa. It's Rocky Marciano. I think I pronounced that right. Number 9, what name is shared by one of David Beckham's children and the borough of New York? It's Brooklyn. Number 10, the Watergate scandal cost which president his job? It was Richard Nixon. Then we finished off then with connections round. Here we go. If you're waiting to find out what the connection was, here we go. Number 1. So this is what the connections round started off as tonight. What is the English equivalent to au revoir? Goodbye. Number 2, who led the Soviet Union through World War II? It was Joseph Stalin. Number 3, what was the name of the brother of? I've put brother a lot, but a couple of people have messaged me and said, you know, he wasn't brothers, but I'm sure I read it somewhere and I've put the question together. But anyway, you knew who I meant. It was Fidel Castro. If it wasn't brothers, I do apologize. Number 4, E equals MC squared. It wouldn't have been a quiz without a mistake of mine somewhere. E equals MC squared is synonymous with which physicist? It's Albert Einstein. Number 5, Paris is the European home to which American company's theme park? It's Disneyland. Number 6, which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical has numbers I Whistle a Happy Tune, Getting to Know You and Shall We Dance? It's The King and I. Number 7, no, hang on, where am I up to here? Oh, I've gone a bit too far. Number 7, what is the name of the canal that connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean? It's the Suez Canal. Number 8, the rapid oxidation of a material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion is known by which 4-letter word? It's fire. Number 9, Piano Man and Uptown Girl were hits for which artist? It was Billy Joel. Which means number 10. However you've written this, however you've done, you can have variations on this. I don't know how you've got it, but what links every answer, all 49 answers in the quiz tonight, they are all things mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. I've got to say a massive thank you. So however you've written that, if you've written We Didn't Start the Fire, if you've written they're in, you know, however you've written that and worked that out, you can have the point for it. But that is where I've got to say a big thank you. There was so many people who have sent me a message over the last few weeks and said, you've got to do, you know, if you need an idea for a connection round, what about We Didn't Start the Fire? And I said, I started that last 10 questions you've just seen there is what it started as. And then when I realized how many things are in there, I thought, you know what, this could be a whole quiz and link them all together. So there we go. We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. And also to Bex as well, because Bex came up, she sent me a message and went, have you done this yet? And I thought, oh, actually, it's not a bad shout. Few of you, there's too many of you to mention by name, but if you did send it in, just scream about it when you put your scores up. Say, yep, we sent this as a recommendation for a connections round. Okay, so your scoreboard's up. Let us know your scores. Send them through. Tweet them out. Let us know. Like I say, subscribe if you're not subscribed to us. I've got your tiebreaker if you need it, because I think there's going to be a lot of you that are going to need this. 50 out of 50s all over the show I've seen coming through, which has cheered me up because I thought it was really, really hard tonight, but it's absolutely brilliant. I've had that song in my head all week and trying not to sort of hum it away. There are a few clues on there. If you're in the Patreon Discord server, Sarah, you were talking about Mars Singer, and I said, oh, it's a shame I didn't get to go on it because I'd have really liked to have met Joel. You missed that hint earlier. Right, your tiebreaker is this then. Da-dum. So it's a tricky one. How many days in total has Queen Elizabeth II reigned? So with a lot of you on 50, you're going to need this, I think. How many days has Queen Elizabeth II reigned? A lot of great scores coming through. Okay, so get your answer written down. Remember, it's nearest to it gets the point. So nearest to this will get the point. I can actually, I've got it back in my head now. I'd managed to get Chubby Checker into my head, but now I can do it. Okay, here we go. Your answer is 25,208. So 25,208 days. That is how many days Queen Elizabeth II has currently reigned. Let's end the quiz jockey quiz and go back onto there. So there you go. That is it. That is the 11th, the 92nd live quiz, I want to say. We're heading towards the 99 and the 100, but we're getting there. I was going to hold it, and then I thought, you know what? I'm putting it in tonight, and let's see how we go. So I've now got to top this on Saturday. If you are new, we are live every Thursday, every Saturday. Children's live quiz on a Monday morning as well. So thank you very, very much for joining us. Thank you very much for playing along. Thank you very much for all your love and everything over on social media. If you've got nothing to do, if you've got nothing to do, Bex and I are going to be live on the Stereo app in just, 8 minutes time. Please join us on there as well, because there's a bit of a competition running on there as well. The more listeners and stuff we get on there, the higher, and we're going up against the Sidemen, for any of you who know who the Sidemen are. So if you've got nothing to do, it's down there, and download it anyway, because you can do your own radio shows. That's why it's quite cool. So the link is down in the description below for the Stereo app, and it will take you straight to our live broadcast, which we're going to do in 8 minutes time. So if you want to see me get the tables turned on me, Bex is going to be asking me some questions. And if you want to hear some of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes with me and Bex, and Alex as well, we're going to play out some of your voice notes so you guys can get involved in it as well. So come and join us and have another giggle for another half an hour. We talk about absolute random nonsense, so come and join us. It is a bit of a laugh and a bit of a giggle. Don't forget as well, in the link in the description is our supported charity. I wonder how they got on tonight. The Place to Be teams were fighting against each other, so I'd love to know how they got on as well. We'll let you know on Saturday how they did. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for playing along. Thank you for being here. As I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you are new, we're here every Thursday, every Saturday, and children's quiz on Monday. And we've got a Game of Thrones special coming up at the end of the month as well. Thank you very much for all your love and support with everything tonight. It's been a pleasure. I've loved this one. A lot of you have said that, I've just seen in Discord that this has been one of the best ones I've done so far in the 11 months. I've loved doing it. I've loved putting it together. Thank you very much for being here. We'll see you again on Saturday night. Take care. And as always, wrong button. There was going to be a mistake at some point. So yeah, take care. And as always, stay safe.